let it go, let it go, let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good morning, crypto friends. How are we doing out there? It is Tuesday, and we are live August the 17th, I should say. Everything is green, back to green. Like I said in the title card, BTC/USD. As you can see here, there was our support level we were watching closely. That pivot high broke through there and back off to the races. So we're back up to knocking on that 48K door. Depending on which one we look at here, we have BTC from Coinbase at 46,996 and from Binance 47,487. So a little bit of arbitrage in between those two prices, but we'll be keeping an eye out for that, folks. Let's get your support levels and resistance. Watching BTC climb up as we speak. So breaking through that resistance. There we are. So you're going to have support sitting down there at the 46,876. And got through that resistance level mighty fast. So we're looking all the way up at the 47,242.51 and climbing. RSI almost to the overbought, so keep an eye out for that, folks. As we head on to Ethereum, ETH/USD, it is up 4.25%, 27. Still in climb mode here as folks start to wake up here in the United States. We're looking at resistance up at the 3286.90. And let me readjust my microphone. There we go. And support up there at the 3267.83. Heading on over to Cardano, ADA USD. It's up 1.69, 1.70%. Support level right back at that 2.094. So back through that $2 again. And lots of resistance up above here to deal with at 2.111. RSI in good shape for Cardano. Just looking out for some more volume to come in here. Let's have a look at the Doge. DOGE USD. Doge getting back up there, making his way up. We're up, what, 5.04% for today. And looking at support to hold at the 0.3320. And going to be watching this area right here. We'll split the difference between the wicks of these two highs. And right there at the 0.3389 for resistance. And we're on the 30-minute time frame. Glad someone mentioned that. That makes a lot of difference. So we'll readjust that to 0.3287 support. And resistance remains the same there. For the Doge, moving on to DOT USD PolkaDot up 8.38%. Going on a tear here. Looking at resistance up at the 27.442. Support remains 25.636. Stop loss goes beneath those two moving averages. Overbought in the RSI and high volume. If we continue this breakout, we'll see where we land. On to BNB USD, that's Binance Coin. It's up 4.49%, breaking through resistance level we had marked for you last night. So got through that. We're now looking up at the 434.419, and support still remains at the 420.213. Moving into SOL USD, the star of the show. Got through that resistance level as it incrementally climbs its way towards the new all-time high. So we're up to resistance at the 74.8419. All-time high is at the $75 range for SOL. And support at 69.0954. We were up in the 80s and then almost the 90s on the RSI, so we come back down. So we're roughly now at the 72. So watching for that to get below 70. That will keep our RSI in good shape as we move on to Litecoin LTC USD. Up 3.25%. And resistance at the 185.84. New support level up there at the 181.24. Everything else in good shape there for Litecoin as we move on to Ethereum Classic ETC USD. It's up 2.79%. And did we get, yeah, we managed to squeeze us in a new support level there at the 70.380. And watching out for resistance now, 73.779. On to MATIC, MATIC USD. That is Polygon. Where's our resistance sitting right on that line there? So we get that stop loss where it belongs. And resistance now up there. Watching for that pivot high at the 1.5158. And support all the way up now. 1, 2, 3. Lots of support at the 1.464. Let's move on to XLM USD. We are up 2.17%. That was almost a 5, and it changed on me there. So we're looking at resistance up at the 0.3859, and support remains there at the 0.3731. On to Vechain VET USD. It is up 2.73%. Resistance 0.1352. And support very tight range here at the 0.1316. On to FIL USD, wrapping up the large caps. And we are looking now up there at the 74.831 and support level. Still holding, but we can move, not that though. We will move our stop. There we go. Support up to 73.170. Head on over to IOTA. That is Internet of Things, up 2.45%. And we are getting up there in the 1.1539 resistance range. Support now at the 1.1287 on to Basic Attention Coin, BAT USD, up 2.76%. And we are looking now up there at resistance 0.8181 and support now at the 0.7964. So we're trying to get above that 12-day moving average to close above there. On to NMR USD, it's at 1.91%. Just breaking through here from last night. 41.830 is your resistance level. And we've got support for you now right there at the 41.170. So for this particular trade plan, if you did manage to get in earlier down here, got your new opportunity. When we hit that 100-day moving average right there, it was a good bounce indicator. Moving on to STORJ. Storj up 2.64%. So all these are high altitude plays here. Look it up there to 1.400 support, resistance I should say, and support now. Holding strong at the 1.346. Heading on to NUUSD. It is up 5.54%, so a little bit stronger than some of the other names. And we're looking at 0.3053 resistance. And new level support very close by at the 0.2969. Moving on to Uniswap. That's UNI-USD. Uniswap up 4.42% for today. And we're looking at 30.936 resistance. And I'll zoom in a little tad bit. 29.891 support. On to Chainlink, LINK USD. It's up 7.53%. Broke out of that tight range we had set for you last night. So looking up now at resistance, 30.515. Support still hanging at the 28.899. Let's have a look at Aave. That's AAVE USD. It's up 7.5%, 7.5%. Coming up to retest that high at that resistance level, 447.080. And a new support level at the 424.01, that 424 round psychological number. On to GRT, the graph token. It's up a massive 14.21%, so the graph token doing very, very well there. Getting its way up. We'll pop in the 1 hour time frame really quick here. See if we can find, we'll go to the daily because we're getting up into the previous ranges. There we are. There's that resistance level. You see it way back here in May 20th. Switch back to 4 hour time frame, and we are looking at resistance at the 0.9944. So that $1 round psychological number to watch out for. And got support down here at the 0.9145. On to comp, COMP. That's compound, up 9.25%. Compound having a nice run up here as well. So we got resistance up at the 520.317, support nearby. As we try to close above that 12 and 26 day moving average at 491.705. Moving on to MKR USD. MKR up 5%. Just a mere 5%, that's all. We're looking at resistance 3836.32. Support now right there at the 3675.51. Let's have a look at MANA, MANA USDC, up 2.9%. We're looking at resistance at the 0.8905 and support now at the 0.8615. On to Theta. Looking at some NFTs. We're looking at 3.75% increase in price for today. We're looking at resistance at the $8 range. Watch out for that $8 round psychological number there. And gonna have support 7.719. On to CHZ USD, up 1.44%. They're not getting as much love as some of the other names, but still getting it. Looking at resistance 0.3701. Support now tightening up at the 0.3584. Audio still a going. As I mentioned in the title card, basically tripled their money. It was down to 151, got all the way up to, we hit $4, which is insane. But we'll take it. So we have resistance there at the 3.3668. Support coming off of that right there at the, oh, we just crossed the line, it says. Audio. Oh, that's why. Okay. 3.135. Support, stop loss up in that range right there. RSI way overbought. Even here on the 4-hour, we were knocking on the all-time high door at 5.17. Couldn't get there. As you can see, there it is. Moving on to ENJB USD, we're looking at up 4.40%. And get that resistance. There we are. We're looking all the way up at the 1.7148 resistance support. Gonna be right there to 1.6389. Wrapping her up here. Hang in there with me, folks. Harmony 1 ONE USD. It's up 3.94%. Good to see Harmony 1 winding up here. We're getting up to the 0.1092 resistance support. Very tight, 0.1068. New additions. The SHIB, SHIB USDT, up 0.22%. And we have support right off that 12-day moving average at the 0.000878. It's 5 zeros. And 5 zeros and 935 remains your resistance up there for SHIB. Let's look at the internet computing. ICP USD up 3.41%. Trying to hold support at the 62.949. And resistance does remain right there at the 63.76. Have a look at AMP USD. Still underwater on this trade, but I meant to close that out, but I did not, so we'll hang it in there. It's okay. AMP up 0.27%, not much wiggle room or action from it. We're still looking at that resistance level, 0.0606, and support 0.5994. Wrapping up here with the CRO USD as a crypto.com token. And kind of light on volume here, but we are still making our way up with a new level of support all the way up at the 0.1512 and resistance now 0.15388. We'll wind up here with the crypto market caps. Starting out with BTC.D here in TradingView, we're down about 0.85% to 44.07. Ethereum, it is up 0.5% at 19.11. Cardano dominance down at 1.83%, so shed a little Cardano. We're sitting at 3.37, and the Doge is up 1.18%. Total crypto market cap, $2 trillion and $1 billion. Well, folks, that does it for me for the day. Have a great day out there. Mind no stop losses. And we'll see you tonight at the Crypto Happy Hour. Before you head out, hit that like button if you're out there on YouTube. Have a good one, folks.